Yo, what's up, guys? So, today it's actually, I'm supposed to be quiet, like keep it quiet a little bit. So, I'm not gonna be speaking like very loud, cause it's night. So, I just stick to monotone. I wanna reach every octave that I usually do. Okay, so this is more like me, it's just me opening up in a way, you know. So I gotta let you guys into my universe a little bit so that you guys can get to know who I am more, you know, and a little bit closer to my face. Okay, so, me, bro, I like to say that, first of all, I am not a good guy. You know, I am not a good guy, man. And that's the confession to make. Like, because I just, like, feel some type of way about anything. But, like, in terms of, like, looking at my life, how are things operated, I just can tell that I just want to myself, like, I wonder, I mean, like, how did I not get into jail? You know, but I guess it's what's inside me. Like it's what's saving me. It's my heart. You know, I have a I have a good heart. You know, so it keeps saving me the whole time. But deep down, me, like as a person, I know that I'm not good, and I'm not trying to be. You know, because there's moments where I just like I do good, right? I do good, do good, and then out of nowhere, I do something bad, and then everybody just forgets everything that I ever done. That's good. Just one because of one basic thing, you know. What's up, Lieutenant? You good, bro? They just forget about everything I ever done. And that's a bad thing, you know. I think it's because the reason why they even forget about everything bad that I ever done is because the whole time they could sense that I was just faking it, you know. Do you, to like, do you get my point? Like, like they knew that I was trying to be something I'm not. You know, it's like you just had like having like this reason of like what this girl called Jules LeBlanc, you know. It's like she saves me, you know. She saves me, man. You know, like throughout all this bad stuff that I say I am. Like, I'm an evil person, bro. I'm evil. You know. How to me, bro? Like I probably should be like. I probably should be like these guys out there, like who just like murdered and stuff. But I'm not. Just because I have a reason why. Yeah, I'm not like them. But if I didn't have a reason, I'd probably be out there stealing, you know, robbing, just doing criminal work. I'd probably be like them. It's not like nothing would be. I'd probably doing like bad stuff, you know. But it's just that from a young age, I just knew that there was another way this whole time. I don't understand why, bro. I could be seeing like I mean, be like I could do it. I could be like, oh, this music thing is unrealistic. There's moments I get that. Trust me, I get those moments. I get those moments where I'm like, oh, this music thing is so unrealistic. Why do I think that's gonna work out? You know, like why do I think? I know that I'm on mainstream right now. I know, but it's something I want to say because if I don't say it, I don't think I'll never ever say it. That's that's just who I am, man. And it's something I've been thinking about saying, And it's something like that's been eating me inside, you know. Like I wanted to get it out, you know, so that the world can realize that, like me, you can probably hear like bad things about me. People say, "Oh, JD did this, JD did that." Like everything they say that I did is probably true. I'm not gonna say like I never did it. If 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 they say I did something wrong, I did it. You know, but it's totally up to you if you want to believe it or not. You know, because I don't know, man. Like if they say if they say that I kill a person, I probably did kill a person. You know, I'm just saying. You know, but I'm just like confessing who I am right now, and you guys telling me like I'm a stud and stuff. Thanks, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. Like all I ever think about, you know, is just it's just LeBlanc, you know. Like I want to start for I would like I've never known anybody like her. I've never ever known. Cause bro, you know, the one thing about me, like I've realized that I like I'm just so drawn to the light. You know, so drawn to the light. And when I see Jules, I see the light, you know, not because of the fact that she's like a celebrity or whatever. People see it and be like, oh, she's a celebrity. You will never get her. Bro, I've seen so many girls like in my life that was just like her. You know, she's not the first girl I've ever seen that's like that. You know, but it's just a matter of cloud. You know, and I don't really care about cloud like that. You know, so that's just something I can say. I don't care about just how a person is. You know, like I'll be like a nice girl. You know, like I appreciate a nice girl. You know, something like that. Like, and I think she's a nice girl. You know, so there's something, and that's why that's one of the reason why like I keep on like going back to her. I say, okay, let me just get away from her. I get away from her for like a while, then I go back. And I go when I come back, I come back like 10 times fold. So much attraction than I ever did. Like what? I could just, I can't help it. I'm drawn to the light, and that's just who I am. You know, and people just get mad at me for that. Be like, oh, you will never get her. She's, they know that she's not out of my league. They know she's not out of my league, but I'm attractive. I know it. But it's just that they think it's just a matter of numbers game. They think I'll never reach that number game. Like, you know, and for me, like, what do I think? Matter of fact, I don't even think. I know. I know. Getting 900 million is nothing. It's a piece of cake for me. If I had started financial whatever, financial whatever, and it's a piece of cake. Like I could easily achieve it. You know, 18 million. Like what? Bro, I got so many talents in me that I could just literally just do something about it. But it's not about me. It's about her. You know. You know. I just don't understand. Like, what's the only thing that I don't understand is that um, why would I not be interested in someone else? You know, like why her? You know, why her? But to answer your question, why her? Is that I think I'm drawn to a light. I think she's a light bringer, and I'm the darkness. You know, cause I come from the trenches, bro. And for me to just be at the fact that I'm like everybody around me, bro, it's like it's from the mud, bro. This ain't Hollywood. Nah, it ain't. It's the mud, nigga. It's the mud. This ain't Hollywood. what they have easy is the money, it's the jungle. When I come from the jungle, the real niggas that made. You talking about those gangsters in LA? They say that I'm a gangster, da da da. Nah, bro, those niggas are gangsters. Talking about niggas that come from Africa, seeing lions, you know, face to face, and still be alive. But I'm joking, that never happens. Like, if I'm in the house right now, you can see that. I'm joking. I just get the point. So, I mean, if I had to just be honest, is that I want to say it, man. Like, why do I have to say it? Like, I really care about her, man. You know, and she's the I'm not gonna say that she's the first girl that I've cared about. No, because that's not true. I'm not gonna say that because I've been with so many girls, and I told her about it. He told yes, you know, but apparently I just underestimated how cool she is. You know, she's too much of a good girl, and that's what I like. I like a good girl, you know. And I think now I realized that because when I look at her, I realized I just think this guy is not my type. Why do I like her? And when I talk to her, I realized that wow, this is the reason why I like her. It's because she actually, you know, is let me think. She actually just different, you know. Like she's just different, man. She's just different. Like, what do you mean? You're gonna say you're a boyfriend? Like, I get it. I get it. The only time you can say you have a boyfriend to me is when you are like playing hard to get. I get that. But I knew you had a boyfriend. Like, what do you mean? Like, you should actually do something about that. Like, can you just like at least like let us talk for a while? Maybe we just like just like stick it out. You know, I think that's the reason why that makes me like a bad person. You know, I'm not ashamed of it. You know, I'm not ashamed of being a bad person. But it's just who I am. You know, but when I see her, I don't see like uh, an opportunity to mess up. You know, instead, like I see an opportunity to just make myself better. Cause I've never met like a girl that motivates me in life. Like ever since I found her, like I started like for being focused in my actual like things that I care about. I started focusing on my art. You know, I started focusing on like on my you know on my dancing skills. Started focusing on my rapping skills. Started focusing on my like all these things that like all like people around me that might say that, oh, you like that this stuff are so corny, bro. Why would you do some corny stuff like some white people stuff, And I'd be like, doesn't matter, because I care about it, you know. Like, why would you be telling me all these things, you know? Because if you have a problem about it, it should never come to me. You can have a problem like from far away, like from like the mountains, you know. But don't bring your problems over here, you know. But that's just me, bro, you know. And I guess they'll never understand. Maybe one day they will. Maybe one day. So the reason why I made this video is just I just wanted to express myself, you know. I just wanted to express how I feel, you know. Like I don't know I don't want to, I don't even want it to reach to another person. My intentions not even to my these videos to reach her. But my intention is just me to talking to my fans, you know, as if I'm talking to my best friend. So what I just said is that I know I'm not a good person. So if I come off like as a bad person, like or like a evil person, like on my videos, just don't blame it. Just don't blame like anything or whatever. It's just when people say like, "Oh, he's terrible again. He's being rude again," you know. I know I'm being rude sometimes. Just bear at me, you know. Stay like, give me a chance, you know. Like I'm also human, you know. Like I don't plan on being perfect the whole time. But the only thing I can say is that I will love my fans wholeheartedly, you know. I will love my family wholeheartedly, you know. And me, bro, I don't know one thing about me, bro. I've said this before, but I don't think I've said it so many times. But I like to say it to myself to remind myself that like I don't like trusting people. But when I see Jules LeBlanc, bro, I just lose it, you know. She takes me to a point where I just like where I lose it, like what do you mean, like now I have to trust somebody. Like when I see her, like I just see her and trust her. I've never met somebody that I feel like I really trust her like that, you know. got so much trust issues, bro. It's so terrifying. You know, the way I have trust issues, bro. I don't even have friends. I have colleagues. I don't even have friends anymore. I'm a popular loner. You think all these people that who are just following me like on these streaming platforms, all these viewers are all my friends? Nah, bro. They're not my friends. They're not my friends. Some of them they just meet me like probably like at school when they ask me like they recognize me and they be like, yo man, I'm like you that Jaddey man, you that Jaddey guy. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They be like, yo man, hit the freestyle real quick. I'm like, yo, it's whatever, you know, just get it. So then I kill it, you know, I always kill it. Cause everybody was trying to dance, you know, it's something I gotta say. And one thing about what I appreciate about the darkness is that I have eyes everywhere. I have the eyes at the back of my head. I know like when somebody's about to attack me from like I can already sense it because it's already happened before. Like the move that you think has never happened to me, it's already happened. And me, bro, I barely lose in my dreams. I barely lose fights in my dreams. I barely lose. I barely lose fights in my dreams, bro. Like it shows that I'm in the path of righteousness. You know, I'm in the path of righteousness. I'm always reading in terms of like that. Like even at this time, I saw a snake in a dream, right? It's a huge anaconda snake. It was chasing me. I think it was chasing me and my two friends. We were running away from the snake. You know, we ran up. We were running, running, running. But me being me, like I hate running away from something. At some point, it's either I die or he dies. You know, whatever. Cause me, bro, I just like to protect myself at all times. I don't like being scared the whole time. I might be scared for a second and be like, just to recollect myself, be like, okay, what's going on? Like, why am I scared right now? Then I'm like, when I realize, like, I'm scared of this. And I'm like, nah. And then once that happens, cause bro, me, I'm like a lion. You know, I'm like a lion. Cause lions do get scared sometimes. Too. They also get scared. You know, me for lion can get scared. Like, what makes me think that I won't get scared too? Like, even like a lion's a wild beast. I'm also a human. But it's totally up to you to think I'm a human. You know. I'm just playing with you, man. But for real though, what do you think? I know I love life, man. I enjoy life. You know, because life like is something that we learn every single day. Like it never gets easy, you know. Even for rich people, even though they not much struggle with in terms of money, but it's too struggle in terms of traffic. You know, they get mad at traffic. Like, hey, I'm walking over here. You know, New York, just like all the stuff like that. In the traffic, when it's like everybody just they're trying to cut in so that they can just like be on their way to their job. Whatever companies, if I can say, pride. You know? So my point is exactly, I think I still my point, haven't I? So what I'm trying to say is on this video is that whatever they say about me, what is true. Whatever it is, I don't care. It's true. It's true. I'm not gonna argue. Like don't ask me no questions. If they say, oh Jay, is it true that you raped somebody? That's not R. Kelly. It's true. I don't care. Or Jay, is it true that you killed somebody? It's true. I don't care. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care at this point. I don't care, man. Like if you just wanna say something about me, then why don't you just take me right now and just take me to jail? Like I don't care about your opinions. The fact that I'm not in jail right now, you said something. I don't know what it is, but what does it say about you? I'm tired of people, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired. You know, I'm not gonna always explain myself, like, and be like, oh, I'm a good guy. Like, I am not your typical good guy. I'm not at all. Matter of fact, I hate being a good guy. I hate being a good guy. I'm not a hero. I am not a hero. You know, in real life, heroes lose. In real life, they lose because in real life, a hero kills a villain, right? But there's always gonna be another villain that kills a hero, and then another hero is born too. So still the same thing. But it's just a matter of just like who dies first, you know? So you kill me, my nigga's gonna come after you, you know? It's just a matter of time and when, you know? For the people that are protecting me, you know? Like, bro, like I don't think you guys realize how much darkness like I'm like my whole life like I've ever been in. Like even when I was a kid, bro, I used to think I used to be scared of the dark. I used to be scared of the dark and stuff. I used to be scared, sleeping alone. I used to be scared of that. When my mother goes to work, I'm sleeping in the house. You know, she goes to work and I'm sleeping in the house, and it's like sleeping right. Like I can vividly remember that day. I was just a kid. Like I would visually run out the house because I just dreamed of something like a nightmare coming at me. You know, I would do things like this so I can just like this nightmare doesn't come after me, but it still does anyway. You know, it's because now I realize that now I wasn't afraid of the nightmare. I was afraid of myself. That was my potential. You know, I was afraid of who I am. I saw the darkness within myself. Like I could see, I could feel, I would see my darkness, and like with what I would see my darkness with my third eye. Like I could see it. If you don't know a third eye, then I don't expect you to. Like if you're here for the purpose of like you're for Jaddey, then you have a long way to go, bro. But it's a good thing, if you like hear like for the music. I appreciate you. That's great. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, we lateral. No, it's not the time right now. It's not the time right now. It's not the time for your laterals. It's the time of me just be myself. This is my me time. So I spend my me time with the JD gang. Like you guys don't even need to say anything. You know, like you can just like watch me talk because I appreciate it when I'm like speaking to myself more. I do this live because I want to talk to myself, you know. But then you guys just show up, which means like like I will tell you showed up today. Richard Morales showed up today. So hard, so Cara Mo showed up today. Richard called me a stud, you know. You know, I'm tired, man. Today I worked out. Today I worked out. Yeah, that's why I'm tired. You I'm trying to bring back my body. I'm building a six pack. So I should do my days. I'm just like counting transformation. Yeah, do my body transformation. I've built the chest. I've already built the chest. You know, but now it's just a matter of me just making like a six pack. No, this is bad, man. You know, let me end the live right here. I think I've spoken enough about what I'm going to talk about today. So, yeah. So, for people that know my stuff and you want to work with me and make a video with me, or you want to like collaborate in terms of like making a song, you can just make sure that you just hit me up on Instagram at J A Jaddey at Jaddey, like on this name that you see like above here, like above here somewhere, or maybe after this live. It's Jaddey. So it's a it's J for Johnny, A for ahead, and D for don't. There's double D's on the name. And die, and then the E for effort, and then the Y is young. So to put that in a sentence form, like I use it every day if I feel anything negative in my life. And I say, there's a journey ahead of you. Put in effort and what you love the most, man. It's done. Yeah, yeah. I'm tired, guys. That's why I'm just like closing my eyes right now. No, I'm sleepy. I drank my pills today, you know, I'm focusing on my health, I'm working out, taking care of myself, you know, I try to watch sometimes, like I'm just being me, unapologetically being me. I try my best to watch, but there's moments where I'm just like, I don't feel like watching at all, but I do it. Sometimes I try my best to do it, I'm not getting it right sometimes, but I do my best, you know. The whole point is just me just try my best to make this happen and everything I gotta do so that you guys know what's up. So, um, um, yeah, it's about to get to the work. Yeah, to check.